Warning, what you are about to watch may contain explicit language, violence, uncontrollable moments of laughter, and silliness, which may not be suitable for viewers under 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons. I'm gonna start this stream just a little bit earlier than normal just because I want to try something. There we go. Get in the game and turn it down a little bit so you can hear it. So I'm just gonna start doing my streams a little bit more live earlier, so that way if people want to get on and I have like questions or something about what's going on, I can answer them before the game actually starts, and then they'll because during the game it's a little, it's a little hard to answer questions and stuff sometimes when I got 5,000 other things going on. Let's see. And we'll take need that mode to turn off. Okay. There we go. Push to talk is on. Can't see my... There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, just getting stuff ready for Curse of Strahd here. And all that fun stuff. Kind of behind the scenes moment, I guess you could say. There we go. I got chat open now so I can see it. Do. Tell you what, let me just unmute my mic permanently for it to sit. Unmute you. Now it should be just playing. Yes, there we go. Now even the actual get into Discord, I can see what's going on. Thought you guys being spammed with a bunch of noise. Do. So let's see, I got my drinks. Yeah, check. I got drinks. Those are important. Got my smoky thing. So let's see, they are in Valakai. Oh, there's a piece of food in my book. No, not my page. Oh no. Well, I now have a greasy spot in my book. That's sad face, because I really like this book. I've been trying to keep it as nice as possible. I have a feeling those pretty much going to fall apart eventually because, yeah, just so much flipping back and forth. Let's see, tonight they're going to be in Valakai. Blue Water Inn. Okay, that's where they spent the night. So they're at the Blue Water Inn. Yes. Okay. Blue Water Inn. Let's see. So we have Ravens. So they don't have the treasure there. So yeah. I'll go ahead and jump into the Discord so that I have someone to talk to. Hello.
What?
Ha!
Oh, hi. Mm.
You sound very tired tonight.
I just took me woke up from a nap.
Oh,
Yeah,
wake up, wake up. It's time to be scared.
Oh, please. I'm sorry, but no.
No, not yet. I will find your button before this game
Probably
is over.
not ever. I'm more scared by visual rather than auditory.
Oh, really? Okay, I remember that. You remember
And,
that
and,
maze thing with the
and,
girl that screams? Yeah. I'll make you like
Bass,
jump out of your pants
wait,
someday.
bass, green, what?
Oh,
Sorry, it's been a week and I've worked since then.
huh?
Maze and
No,
what?
the maze. You remember the maze where you had to like go through and it was basically a jinxie game where you like go through and you try not to touch the walls and then like you get like into the game more and more and then the girl face screams at you?
Huh?
No? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I gotta open my YouTube. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. You have to go to YouTube.
I'd rather not have nightmares tonight. I have to get up at 5 in the morning.
Screaming maze.
That's one of those
Thing's
things that
called.
I would rather not have to deal with.
Yes, go to
Set my
YouTube one day
alarm.
and look at Screaming Maze, M-A-Z-E, and watch it.
Mm.
You'll thank me for it later.
I will forget. Just an FYI, I will forget and it won't. And yeah.
Oh, I shall remind you every session until you watch it. I give you an extra experience point for it.
And and I will forget every time because I will likely be working at least all day, at least once a day, and once a week. And valet is hot and miserable work.
Hmm. You get a good tan though.
I mean, I guess it's a farmer's tan.
You can't wear like
And I
tank
don't
tops and stuff.
know. We have to wear company shirt and black pants.
Oh.
You know, I don't really care anyway because I don't go outside for nothing. I'm a hermit who goes outside when he needs to.
I hear you.
I.e., if I'm at work. I mean, my last job for this, I was a flagger on the side of the road.
Mhm.
You know the people with the stop slow paddle.
Oh yes,
That was
yes,
me.
yes.
That was me. And if
I
you one of
love.
those jackasses who didn't slow down when they saw the bright orange signs, I hate you. They're there for a
No,
reason
I
because
love to
there's
be
probably
okay. So this is gonna be a guilty pleasure of mine here. I love to go those things and get stopped, and whoever's holding the stop sign has to stand there. I like wink at them and nod, and I mess with them the entire time.
why would you do that? We're miserable enough. We're outside getting paid like $11 an hour.
Exactly. I might as well like put a smile on someone's face when you do it.
For me, I was always listening to Spotify.
Yeah, I think most people are doing that. They're like got the headphones on and just spaced out
Well,
or
I mean
asleep.
technically, we weren't supposed to have our headphones on, but I said fuck
Mm-hmm.
that. Cause no, just no. Otherwise, I would go crazy. Just
Oh
listen
yeah,
to
just stand
cars
there.
and nothing.
So there's this one time I was going down the interstate, and I don't know why they had this girl standing there by the concrete pylon things, and she was holding the slow sign, but she was holding it in such a way that if you were in that lane, you came like millimeters of hitting that sign. And one of the guys ran over there and snatched her and was like yelling at her for doing that.
Yeah, 'cause you're supposed to be like a good foot off the road if you can, but not too far off of it.
Yeah.
For me, honestly, I was always in the middle of the road. People stop.
Hello.
Either way, you're
Hello.
gonna stop. It's either in front of my sign or over me.
I hope you're not over good.
Hey, Karma, are we available to take advantage of merchants at this time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Advantage of what?
Merchants, if you want to buy something off of the merchant
Oh,
channel.
merchants, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
Well,
just prefer
well,
people do that
I'm
instead of your game.
I'm a druid. I don't have weapons. My body is a weapon. Well, animal body is a weapon.
Just
may
take
I
over
sell?
soul.
May I sell stuff at 50%?
Yeah, you sell it for 50% of whatever the price is. Buy price.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't update our tokens.
Huh? I didn't.
On the main thing on the Curse of
Oh
Strahd.
no, I didn't. I'm doing it right now.
It just says
Map
I
markers.
was like, what?
Numbers.
They didn't update.
No,
What
yes,
madness
you did.
is
I'm
this?
doing it right now.
Shameful display. Shameful display.
How about that? It's a big 4 in the middle of the screen.
Close enough.
What level are we again? Are you sure?
What layers I have them on. There we go. 4.
Yay. Ow, crap.
4. You.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, howdy.
Hey.
If I don't talk a lot right at the beginning, it's because I'm still cooking dinner.
I need dinner. Don't talk about it.
I'm the only one awake right now, so I'm in charge of the baby, but he's currently watching The Office in his jumperoo, so he's pretty content.
Wait, your child is watching The Office?
Yeah, he's 5 months old.
He has good taste in comedy.
He really seems to like Pam, so I don't know what that's all about, but...
Alright, so last week, what happened? Who wants to start off with our recap?
I think last
Thomas.
week we started off waking up at the Stani camp and just continuing our way to Valaki.
Yeah, and then we got to that the mill that had the who we discovered were the witches,
Yeah.
and then we considered attacking them, and then our something told us maybe we shouldn't do that. And then we moved on from there.
I mean, if y'all did that, you'd be on your own, cause
Yeah, that
that's
was.
full of no.
I wanted to do it, but I'd also
Come
wanna
back
look at
later
character.
when we have Fireball.
And after that, we
I'm
moved
working
on
on
to
it.
the.
Although I had a question, DM. Since this place is always like stormy and cloudy, if I ever use whenever you call lightning, is it always basically the extra damage? Because it's always stormy and cloudy in Barovia.
No.
Dang.
I think after that we went to the that small like house that was on the side of the road.
Yeah, we went there, getting
Uh-huh.
more bad stuff.
We buried a body.
And what?
Well,
But her
Yes,
body
what
was
happened
a
at the house?
slurry of a body.
well. There was ghostly apparitions and like a murder. So we put the body parts in a bucket to rest.
No, my
Before
pots were
heading out.
already in a bucket. They were kind of a slurry.
No, I'm saying that we just buried the whole thing.
Spooky doctor.
Yes. And then you went to the haunted house to get some money for staying at the,
Yep.
which is all kinds of fun.
Yeah, there was a haunted painting.
Fun. That's the word for it.
There's
I
a
liked
wall
that
of-
painting a whole lot.
There was a wall of. Yes, you did. We
Most of
almost
us
all
did.
liked it a lot. It was bad.
Stupid Dorian Gray stuff. It went like full Dorian Gray.
Okay, so Nyx is not going to be here tonight. She is having car problems. I'll move her token up.
Lyric.
And Janara will be here in just a minute. She just got home, so she said give her like 10 minutes and she'll pop in here.
We wake up to find Nyx is gone.
Scott.
In her place. In her place is the little tiny doll that looks exactly like her.
Yes, everyone's going to carry her. Okay, so you wake up in the Blue Water Inn in Valakai. Put your tokens in your rooms. I put all the guys in their own room and all the girls in their own room. And always there was no bad stuff going on tonight. So you're in this room, and
And
the door
Slipper's
is
in their own
locked,
room.
leading out. Yes. Can everyone see the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wake up from a wonderful rest, from a long rest, fully rested, fully recovered. And what do you do now?
Breakfast? Where's the door?
Have I noticed a cat walking around in the city or in the inn?
Not yet. Not.
And this would put us 2 days away from the event, right?
Correct.
The Okay. With the definitely not a monster in the cart.
Wherever the stairs are.
So you walk out to this balcony, and it's about 20 feet long. It provides a clear view of the bar, and has a wooden railing covered with raven motifs. The tap room's many lanterns illuminate the rafters and cast ominous shadows on the peaked ceiling. Before or below you is about 15 feet down, and straight ahead of you is a door that leads
Good door and open
go ahead
the
and open
door
it for you.
go down
Yeah.
to get dinner.
So you go down
drink-
the
not
stairs, and
breakfast.
basically the way these stairs are is this leads you to the outside of the inn. So all the guest rooms are accessed through the.
That's an annoying design. Thomas is like grumbling all the way down. Frazzle, frazzle, frazzle.
There you go. You go inside to see some of the patrons already enjoying their breakfast. There's two men that are sitting at the tables. The kids are nowhere to be found. They're probably still asleep. Rictavio is not there. And up along the rafters, way up in the ceiling, are perched several ravens as they watch you. Curious.
What's for breakfast, bartender?
Why, it's the best that we have to offer right now. It is ham and eggs. Freshly.
I'll take a plate.
So you all sit down and decide to eat, have a great morning breakfast as you wake up and have your morning coffee. Your D&D coffee. What do you want to do today? You all ask yourself.
What are we gonna take, what's her face to the clerics out here, or the little temple thing?
That's a bit of a ways
Yes,
out, isn't it?
I was actually going to have her. I made her a little.
I done forgot her name. The one who got bit.
Irina.
Arena. So it is.
There we go.
There.
So as you guys are sitting around deciding what you're going to do, you overhear the bartender talking to his wife sitting at the bar that the supply of wine is nearly gone, and the next shipment of wine is way overdue.
Jimmy approached. Hey there. Sounds like you might have a problem that needs fixing.
The bartender looks at you and says, "Why, yes, I didn't mean for you to overhear that, but my shipment of wine from the Wizard of Wines is very late. It should have been here already, and I'm worried that there won't be enough wine to make it through the next couple of nights for my client."
Wizard of Wine. Was it practice winomancy?
The vineyard of winery is just a few miles west of here. You just gotta follow the old salvage road and the signs that lead to it. If you come across the reason and can bring the wine back, I'd be very grateful. And I would definitely find a reward for you.
Could you give me a rough estimate of how grateful you'd be exactly? Well, just so I know if this is worth our time or.
How about 100 gold and a barrel of wine?
How about this? Throw in a few days free stay here at the inn, and we'll call it.
I think that would be fair.
I'd rather that over the wine. Wine is rather difficult to transport.
He agreed to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Jimmy will nod his head to him and go back to his breakfast.
So, out of character, we were going to take Arena to to a church here? If it was safe?
No. We're gonna be taking her to the Abbey.
There's the Abbey.
No, I wanted to go to the Abbey.
We're taking her to the Abbey as well, but we decided to wait until the festival thing had occurred.
I thought she wanted to stay in the church in Valaki, though. That's why we came to Valaki.
That
Yeah,
that might have been
Yeah.
true.
There was a church in Wallachia that she wanted to stay in case it. The Abbey was if Wallachia wasn't safe enough.
Perhaps we should talk to Irina about what exactly she and Ismark wanted.
Right. Just scarf them with food.
So Irina
Go.
feels that she says while the Abbey is a good choice, it's a long distance. Maybe checking the church here would be her first priority. And Ismark is not agreeing. He says to just go to the Abbey. It's a safer place.
Well, I mean, Ismark, it's not like we aren't already in Valaki. I'm sure the church isn't that far away.
This is true. We can go and check out this church, I suppose. I just personally feel like the Abbey is.
I mean, at most it'll take an afternoon to go and look at the church.
At least for the time being, we might as well have her there. It's safer than here, at least.
Do you know anything about this church that would make you think it's less?
Because it's hollow ground would be my assumption, and it's the closest one I could think of.
Yeah, you're not. Sacred places tend to be bad for dark creatures, such as the one that's plaguing this land.
All right, we'll lead you to the town map here.
Gilligan Cut.
Jimmy would have also explained to everybody about the wine job.
Yeah.
So are we
So the
not
wizard-
taking the? Sorry, are we not taking the wine, but we're taking a night stay?
We can take both
I mean, if we take the wine, where are we going to put it?
in our stomachs.
Do you know how big a barrel is, son?
I'm just asking for the sake of notes. It was 100 gold.
Yes, both.
Yeah, but
And we want both.
yeah, we got both. We successfully get the thing. Get the shipment to there. Church isn't that far away. It's only 26 feet away.
Okay, so we're going to the church. The slouching centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves. You're staying outside.
I guess. While we're on the way, Thomas would ask one of the locals who's the priest or priestess in charge of the church.
And you look around and you don't see anybody to really ask. It's very, very early in the morning. there's not a map for this one, so this would be theater of the mind.
Oh dear.
So you decide to go inside the church. Inside, you meet a preacher, like a father type figure. Introduces himself as Lucian.
How did that, Lucy? May we speak for a moment?
Just 1 second here. There we go. There we go. I had to find my thingy. Just hiding.
I had to get my man voice thing. Welcome to the Church of Saint Andrew. How may I help you?
Yeah, Father. We're here because our friend here needs a sacred place to stay. She's being pursued, as best we can say, by a dark creature, and we think that sacred ground would be the best place.
Oh, I see. Well,
And he looks around to make sure that no one was really within ear.
you see, the church, it is definitely a great place to probably keep someone safe from the undead. But you see, the bones, the sacred bones of Saint Andrew, which were sealed in a crypt beneath the main altar. Someone broke into the crypt a few nights ago, and they stole the bones.
How valuable are these bones?
How valuable
how's
they
that
are?
value?
They're extremely valuable. They are the sacred bones of Saint Andrew himself. It's what keeps this church's holy ground.
Who was saying Andrew? We're not from around here.
Saint Andrew, yes.
What's he exactly? What's he the patron? What is he the patron saint of exactly?
You're not supposed to ask me that question. um, um,
Oops, I broke the game, guys. Oh, already.
yeah, good job.
Yay!
I'm going to have to add this to the book because it does not say who Saint Andrew is. I will find out the answer for you, though.
You think it would?
The earth swallows us all up. The campaign's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game over.
Tiamat comes from the sky and just slams into the church and kills us all.
So yes, the bones
And then
were
the
stolen just a few nights ago, and without the bones, the church is no longer safe. And we're keeping this very much on the down low because if the city knew that the church was no longer safe, that chaos would ensue.
Do you have any leads on who stole the bones?
Well, I was the only person who knew about the bones. But I do recall mentioning them to Yeska over about a month ago. Just basically, I mentioned them to put the fearful boy at ease.
And where is this Yesko? And how old is he?
He is about 12, and he was very scared. And I told him how the bones protect the church and keep it hollow ground so it was always safe. basically just to calm him. And I asked Yatyuska if he had told anyone else about the bones. And the boy nodded, but he wouldn't divulge a name. Like he's protecting somebody.
Does this boy happen to play, or does his family own the inn?
No, they do not. He actually
Where
lives
does this boy
in the
live?
orphanage.
Mm.
Where's the orphanage?
One second, put the map. Well, the orphanage is only 2 doors down from here.
Huh, convenient.
Salazar is actually standing in front of it right now.
Would you mind if we took a look down there just to see if we could find any?
Why? Well, certainly. I mean, there's nothing down there, but you're more than welcome to look around.
Has it rained in the last couple days, DM?
Has it rained? No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it has not rained.
Excellent.
So he directs you to the back, to a door where he leads you. He kind of opens the door and tells you where the crypt is, and you go down, and it's about a 10-foot square chamber beneath the chapel. You can see some floorboards that had been pried up to get down there, like to get around the door. So definitely someone broke in to get the bones.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the work of a.
Definitely.
No, but we need to find out who that child told.
If we speak to him, we should be able to convince him.
And
It's-
perhaps I can get a scent of whoever was in here, cause I'm guessing this area wasn't very well very well traveled there, Lucy.
I'm not for sure what your question was. Sorry.
Oh, this area where we are wasn't very like very traffic heavy.
Why no? Only myself knew of the bones and the boy.
Okay, lead me to where the bones. I might
So
be
he
able to
shows you down the
describe
chamber, and
areas.
you see where there should have been bones in like in the crypt.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to a bloodhound. Druid, baby. And so with my now pass perception of 20, do I detect anything that's out of place? Besides the like any sense that shouldn't be here besides ours and the priests?
You smell a another person, but you don't know who it would be.
I'm gonna track that scent because it hasn't rained yet.
Okay, and you follow the scent down to the orphanage with all your companions in tow.
So like y'all just imagine this like blue bloodhound that has like webbed feet and gills and is still wrinkly as hell.
And you're now standing in front of the orphanage.
Ardmore's gonna walk up and knock on the door of the orphanage.
A woman answers the door. How may I help you?
Yes, ma'am.
Her scent?
we're here to
No.
speak with a young man named Yesko. We just left the temple after speaking with the father.
Oh, what has that poor child got himself into again? And she disappears in the door and brings back a young boy about the age of 12. And he seems very nervous, like he's done something, like a child who's done something wrong.
Is it his
Oh.
scent that I followed?
No,
Oh,
Um,
like Thomas in dog form looks up at him and shakes his head.
I'm gonna ask him to speak with me and explain to him that he is not in any trouble. And explain to him that I'm a holy man and I show him my prayer book and go, yes, go. We know you told something, a secret from the father to someone. Could you by chance tell me who that was? And when I ask him that, I'm going to cast Zona's truth on.
Ooh.
That's DC 14, by the way.
I told Milivoj. He was just so mad at me, and I didn't want to tell anybody because I did not want the festival to get ruined in 2 days.
It's okay. The festival's not gonna be ruined, but this is gonna help us a lot.
I don't want to get in trouble. I just told him about the bones, and I just told him that the church was safe, just like the preacher told me, and I just wanted him to know too the church was always safe. But I told Milivoj. I also told the coffin maker, but that kind of just slipped by accident.
Who's this creature you speak of?
The coffin maker.
Okay. All right. Thank you, young man. You can go back along your way for now. If we need anything else, we'll come back and speak with you, okay?
and he just nods and walks off, as if he's just been grounded or scolded, but we know he hasn't been.
So where's the trail lead Thomas? Because he slips inside as a dog.
Yes, as you try to sniff and follow the scent, it goes inside. But the lady at the door, she stops you and she's like, "There's no dogs allowed in here."
Guys like look up at him with like his eyes that are too intelligent.
Excuse
I mean,
him.
just-
He's only a dog sometimes. He's usually a man, but he's a dog right now. Show her so she's not weirded out by you.
Thomas like sighs in dog form. Zoom. We're tracking the thief, man.
And it freaks her
Tracking the thief.
out. It freaks her out. She's like, "Ah, what the hell?" And
I'm a druid. We don't have those around here.
it's like witchcraft. Y'all need to get out of here. I don't want no trouble.
Well, let us look for this thief. We're tracking some. And the trail led to here.
I tell you what, you just tell me who you need, and I'll bring them to you.
I don't know who
I
it is.
don't-
I don't know who it is. That's why I'm tracking the scent, ma'am. That's the whole thing of being a bloodhound.
There you go. I put in chat the other boy's name that he said that he told.
Yeah.
That and the coffin maker.
You need to speak to
Mm-mm.
Milovaj, and then you can see if it's the same sound.
And she
So
goes off
what-
and she
what
brings this teenage. He sees a man. He's like 19 years old. To the door. He is pretty well built. He has long, dark black hair, and he just has this look on his face as he's hiding something.
I'm gonna ask him to come to me so he's in that 15-foot sphere where I was standing with the other young man. And I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything about the bones.
I don't have a voice for him. Which one can I use? I'll use this.
Use the man voice
I
with
have-
an occasional high pitch.
I have no idea where the bones are. um, sorry.
There we go. All right, so he explains. Oh, that's not the right voice.
There we go. I'll get my voices all straight. So he explains to you that he told the coffin maker as well about he told the coffin maker to get money to buy food to help feed his younger sisters and brothers, that being the other children at the orphanage. And that he did not break into the coffin makers, he did not break into the church.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question.
Oh, DM. What did the scent smell like that I was following? Was it? Did
It smells like him.
Did it smell like?
It smells like him.
No. Oh,
Does anybody else have any questions for this young man?
like Thomas is like glares at the kid. Kid, please don't lie to us. You do realize without those objects, your town is in grave danger. Do you
Let's see.
want to see your brothers and sisters die?
No, I don't. Okay. I broke in and took the bones, and I actually took the bones to the coffin maker, and I sold them. I don't know why the coffin maker wanted the bones, but he gave me enough food, enough money to buy food for my brothers and sisters here. I just don't want anyone to know. I didn't know that they were so important.
Oh, thanks for telling us the truth.
I think as
Time
long
to
as we
go
can
talk to
get him back, we
Kinda
shouldn't have
talk-
to tell
talk-
anyone.
Yeah, it's time to go speak with the coffin maker.
Indeed.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for your honesty.
son.
Hey, kid, come over here. Jimmy summons him over, and he pulls him close, and he says, "You should steal stuff that's worth money in exchange." And he hands him the rest of his coin purse.
Oh.
The boy looks up
Which
at
is-
you like shocked, a shocked look in his eyes, and he just nods.
Jimmy winks at him and walks away.
There's 2 copper left in the coin purse.
It was 31 gold. It was
Oh my lord, dude! You just gave him enough to feed that place for a year. Actually,
Here's a
That's-
penny.
Wow.
That's the point.
I know. It's,
Heart of
it's,
gold.
it's just funny though.
Out of character, I seriously have a box for donations to give people like this, and you didn't even give me a chance to do it.
Aww.
All right, so
A
coffin
road with a heart of
makers.
gold.
To the coffin maker.
To the
To the coffin maker.
Wherever that is. There he is.
May put your tokens on the map.
That might be good. We are blind, I can't see. Blind.
Right, who am I missing? Thomas, Salazar, Jimmy.
Nope, you're missing Jimmy and Gennaro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go.
Oh, okay.
So, you walk up to the coffin maker's shop that you passed in town earlier. And this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All the windows' shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
I'll go and knock up on the door. Is there an answer?
Yeah, if you hear me pause, it's just, my brain's been a little slow tonight.
You're okay. I'm trying to entertain a 5-month-old who doesn't want to be in his brew anymore.
We're
But she does wanna go on
closed. Go away. We're closed.
That ain't happening, buddy.
I knock again and proclaim that it's an emergency.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Do you want me to break down the door? Because I can.
No, I got this, Thomas. Don't worry. And I'm gonna kick in the door in my gnomish fashion.
Oh, Lordy me.
Let's see, here we go. Where's it?
That's when she's gonna bounce off the door.
Okay, give
One
me
of these
a,
days.
where's your character sheet?
That's like 8 strength or less.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh.
You jump back and you kick on the door and it rattles really hard as it's locked and barred from the inside. And you just kind of bounce off of it and fall into the ground.
Miss Flicka.
I'll get up and I'll dust myself off. We need those bones back. Nowhere safe in this town if we don't have them.
And I'm gonna shape water.
Just
And put,
leave me
and
alone. Go away.
I'm gonna shape water and put water in the lock and freeze the water. And break the lock.
I mean, we also have a rogue. Like,
This is more impressive. It takes less time. Now now.
Well, the
I'll
lock
open the
is
door.
okay. Your lock is broken, but it's barred from the inside.
What are you doing? We are closed. Go away. I don't want any trouble.
Do you want about 2,000 pounds of bear?
Are you selling bear?
There will be in about 5 seconds.
do it, Jimmy.
Do it.
Go on ahead, Jimmy. I'll keep him distracted.
Idmore's gonna step over to the window, tap on it, show his prayer book, and be like, "I'm a holy man. I'm just here to speak with you.
Say what you want, he yells through the window.
Oh, I'd
So who do-
like to sit down and speak with you.
No, no one needs to come in here. Just go away.
Then you come on out here and speak with us.
Oh, fine.
And
Flicker
he
cast
moves. He
detect
removes the
magic.
lock. He removes the lock. The bar from the inside door, and he opens it up, and he comes out. But Thomas is in the way.
Thomas, move.
And so's Flicker.
And he walks out. What do you want?
We want the bone.
The bones. What bones? I deal with lots of bones.
You know what bones are. Not the ones from the church.
Oh, fine. I told you where the bones are. They're in the upstairs bedroom in the wardrobe.
Why would... Are you that selfish?
Does it seem like he's telling the truth?
Oh yeah,
roll
I'm
in.
gonna insight this.
Yeah, roll insight.
12.
10.
He sees he's telling the truth, but he does seem to have like a little bit of a worried tone about him, about when he talks to you.
Why did you want the bones in the first place?
I can't discuss why I needed the bones.
You can discuss it with...
They'll kill
You
me.
can discuss it with me?
And he points kind of like inside.
Wait, what'd he say?
They'll kill me.
What'll kill him? They'll... Oh, and who's they?
Who's they?
He glances around at you all, and he's outside with you, so he feels a little safer. He whispers to you, "The vampires."
Son of a motherfucking horse.
Where are they?
He just points to the upstairs window with his thumb, like he's trying to be he's trying to hide it, basically.
With my passive perception, do I see him with 15 passive? Without,
Do you see
like,
the...
just at the corner of my eye?
See what?
If there's anybody in that window, like, just look...
No, there's nobody in the window.
Just, like, at the corner of my eye. Okay. Well... Looks like we got ourselves a party.
Has Jimmy made it in the house yet?
Oh yeah,
Well, the door got unlocked, but the coffin maker's currently standing in front of it.
No, but Jimmy went to a window. He's got a crowbar.
Oh.
oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, I'll put it right here.
Admore is going to then ask him to step aside so we can go inside.
And he just kind of goes inside, leaves the door open, and you see him cowering in the corner.
Oh, we can't go through the door.
Oh,
The
hold on.
door's locked.
Well, no, he just opened it, but now it's blocked to us.
Well,
There we go.
okay, once I step inside, I'm gonna detect evil.
You detect undead above you. You walk into the coffin area, and arranged kind of haphazardly about the floor of this musty L-shaped room are 13 wooden coffins.
How many undead presences does he detect?
don't think he
It
gets many
doesn't. It
numbers.
doesn't ask for number. It just if there is an
Oh, okay.
aberration, celestial,
Oh,
elemental,
okay.
fey, fiend, or
And
Are
did
the bones
my
still here?
detect magic get anything?
No, it did not.
Does even good detect the bones are still in the house? Because it detects if they're consecrated or desecrated.
All you detect is he detects undead above him.
All right, I'm gonna. I guess. Where are the stairs? Okay. I'm gonna head up to the stairs in front of the pack.
Can these coffins be opened easily?
Yes. You peek around at some of the coffins, and they're all empty. These coffins are kind of like they're waiting for dead people to come in to be put into them. Like they're built coffins ready to be used.
Like showroom coffins.
Yes. Yes.
Jimmy will just check each one real quick to make sure that this isn't a trap.
It's a trap. Shut up, Akbar.
You go around and open them all. And you find nothing inside them.
Okay.
Let's see. Flicker said you're going upstairs.
I'm following behind Flick.
All right. What's the order we're going up the stairs?
I think it's Admiral or Thomas.
And then Flicker. Hold on, there's someone at my front door. I'll be right back.
I'll go up behind Flicker.
All right. The stairs are just wide enough for basically one person to walk up them at a time. At the top of the stairs, you see a door to your left and your right.
The one to the right, I'm gonna check and see if it's unlocked.
Yes, it is unlocked.
I'm gonna open it up.
Okay. This large, drafty room is strung with cobwebs and takes up most of the upper floor. Stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates that have big letters marked into it that says junk. Admore,
I'm
you
open
are
this door.
sensing the presence of undead all around you, like to your front side.
Okay. So, like, deeper into the room is where I'm picking
Yes.
it up.
Yes.
And I'm
gonna
holding a spell.
I'm gonna move up a little bit so people can also come into the room.
And I'm holding moonbeam.
I'll hold chill touch.
And yeah.
So yeah, you basically just see a room with like looks like wooden piles of piles of wood here that is used to make the coffins. Some crates here that have junk marked into them.
Detect magic's still up, I think. So does
My
our
Mhm.
wizards see
Detect
anything?
evil.
No, I'm taking care of that. No, they do not magic is no, and detect evil is yes.
Can Jimmy check if this door is locked or unlocked?
It's unlocked.
Okay. Can I lock it with thieves' tools?
Yes, you can.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've never been asked that one before.
Reverse, reverse lockpick. Tink.
Reverse
Normally you're
road.
trying to like open the doors, not close them. Okay, so yeah, it's
Well-
locked.
Interesting.
If this is a circular room, I don't want to get ambushed.
That's a fair point. You don't want to get flanked.
Moore's gonna take a few more steps forward,
All right.
and then it's still a lot of evil coming out of here
Yes.
on the undead.
And as you come back further back into the room, it gets stronger and stronger. There's no other door exiting this room.
What'd you say?
There's no other doors out of the room except for the one you came in.
Jimmy just locked his bedroom door.
Well, I mean that's where that's where the bones were in the bedroom drawer.
In the thing, yeah.
The wardrobe.
Yeah, wardrobe.
So you guys gonna want to check some of these boxes?
Someone needs to kick a box.
I'm gonna kick a
I'm
box.
I'm gonna hold my channel divinity for if I see any undead. I'm gonna use one of them.
Ooh. So I'm kicking the box in front of me just to see if anything scrabbles inside.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Just kick it. All right. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not trying to like move it. Just see if something's inside.
I know.
Fine. I break my foot.
You kick it, you kick it, and it's just a solid kick. Like it's definitely full of something, like packed full, and it just hurts your foot a little bit.
Ow. Nothing reacting to that one.
Does that box look sealed?
Oh, Jimmy's gonna start taking the wood off of the windows. It's daytime, is it not? Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, there's
Sun
no
isn't-
sun.
Yeah, sun isn't strong enough. Never mind. Sorry.
There is no sun in Barovia. It is forgotten.
Good stuff, though.
Admore's gonna turn around. Hey Jimmy, do you by chance have a crowbar to maybe pop some of these boxes open?
Hell yeah, I have a crowbar. And Jimmy will toss his crowbar to Admore.
Oh, great. All right. Well, Admore's gonna walk up, and this box dead in front of him, he's gonna try to open.
Okay,
with
so you
a crowbar.
Yeah, so you take the crowbar, you wedge it in there, and it comes open pretty easy. Inside, you see fresh dirt.
Huh.
Is this? He's gonna look around and ask, "Is this the same kind of dirt that you guys were having show up in your pockets?"
Is it?
You go up and you look at the dirt, and you look at the dirt. You kind of remember that you remember the dirt in your pocket, and yeah, it was kind of the same.
Okay. I'm a shillelagh. My quarterstaff. You want me to poke it?
Yes.
Yeah, why
before
not?
He does that.
Thwack.
I'm gonna pull out I have a stake and a hammer, just in case one of these bad boys is sleeping.
So I'm gonna take my
pull
quarterstaff and thwack right down the middle. See if I hit anything.
All right, give me your to attack roll.
Okay. Where is it at?
Nice. You take your shillelagh staff and you cram it down into the dirt, and it hits a hard thud. And as you do this, his hand shoots out of the dirt and grabs a hold of your quarterstaff and pulls itself up out of the dirt.
And Moonbeam.
And you see this vampire woman standing in front of you.
And Moonbeam. Not on top of her, because I was holding it.
Can
I've
you
been holding
leak the
that baby.
spell? Can you leak the spell for me again, please?
Oh, yeah. Let me post it.
Not that
Dang it, it doesn't do the act. Hold on,
Do it
Son
from
of a
your
biscuit.
spell sheet, not from.
That's what I did. For some reason,
Not
here,
trying to nitpick too much, but you did an action instead of
That's my
Moonbeam.
reaction. You can cast a spell as a reaction if you hold it. That thing. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Moonbeam.
There you go. Thank you. One action. So you would have to wait, and because your casting time is one action, so the moonbeam wouldn't go off just yet.
Oh, never mind. Son of a fuck. Well, we're dead, guys.
All right. Well, at that point,
But I was also holding Chill Touch, and Admore was holding
Yes.
the spell too.
yes, I was holding Turn Undead, which I will link again.
Be gone, thought.
Okay, let's see. Wisdom saving throw. Turn for 1 minute. Okay.
And that'd be all that can hear me or see me.
Right. And what's the number trying to beat?
14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my save DC is 14.
Nice. Okay, 1 second. Give me just a second.
Oh, I wonder how many is in here. Oh. 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 Oh.
I'm gonna yell to everybody one at a time.
Don't know how that's gonna go, buddy. Sure.
And then just let me know when you want me to link Spell Touch or Chill Touch and cast it.
Told y'all I had a bad feeling about
I'm learning to trust Janara's gut real well.
Well, I mean, at least this one's weakened. Slightly. Oh. Let's say, I was gonna go out the window.
Okay, as you cast
God,
your
this is
spell, the crates all around you just burst open as you hear screams. Pretty much a majority of them has failed their check and are keeping their distance from Admore. There is 2 that did pass out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Time for initiative.
Well, Flicker's got her chill touch also that she was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, give me your thing to chill touch. Just a creature within range. Okay, so make your attack.
And obviously, I'd like it to hit one of the ones that isn't scared, but I'll leave it up to you whether you
Okay.
want it the one
It's
who
going to hit the
pops out of the
closest
crate
one.
first.
Make it do the one that's closest to you.
Huh.
So 1d8. Did a 5.
Do I need to re-roll my initiative card?
Hmm?
I don't have yours.
She rolled the 22.
Oh yeah, for Jannar, yeah, she rolled a 22 and I got a 22. Okay, so did Jimmy. So I think Jimmy goes first out of all of us.
All right, there we go. Jimmy, it's your go.
Okay, gonna shoot the one next.
Next to who?
Admore.
Oh, that one.
All right, 15 is a hit. For 17.
Okay, that's
All right, Thomas.
Now Moonbeam. Let me roll the damage. Oh, second. So, oh, there we go. It puts some of the stuff in there now.
All right. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
It's a,
So yeah, so I'd
it's
make
a
Constitution saving throw on its.
DC. It's a DC of 13.
Okay.
And I think it's a. Are they? No, I don't think they're shape changers.
No, they're not shape changers.
Okay. So notice it
Beam. You can cast this place on third slot or higher. Okay. Okay, so let's see. It takes the damage of. Okay.
Oh, and
Janara.
then bonus
Oh, go ahead.
action, I'm gonna be a bear. Actually, no, I'm gonna go direwolf. Can you make me large?
One second. All right, so it says when you transform into an average example that creature, one without any class or spellcasting traits.
Yeah, but you can still concentrate on spells because it's still me mentally. Because I'm not casting a spell because I already cast it. Because you can still concentrate when you're polymorph.
Okay. Let's see. For the sake of game board space, I'm just going to leave him small. Just, we know it's big.
Okay,
He's a big wolf.
fair enough. Yeah, him's a big boy. Rawr.
Jannar?
I think she's attacking.
Yeah, so like, Jannar? We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
There we
Yes.
go.
Good.
Yes. There we go. And that is a hit.
And it's gonna be I'm gonna use one of my piercing arrows.
Uh, there's no person. Oh dear.
Okay, so each creature in a line must make a dexterity saving throw. So if you cast this, you're going to hit Edmore.
Yeah, never mind.
I mean, you still can if you want to add more, if you want to chance it. Because he can still make this dexterity saving throw, but I want you... Oh, okay. Alright, so you hit these... not the zombie. I'm playing too many zombie games. The vampire for a 7 piercing damage. Salazar.
I will. I will agonizing blast the one next to Janara.
The one above her or the one with the moonbeam?
The one that's above her.
Okay. And that is definitely a hit for 8 force. Okay. So, Admore, the vampire with the moonbeam.
Okay.
It tries to bite you but misses. You just cannot get a good hold on you. And it is going to... The other one's going to bite at Janara. Janara, it is going to bite you. She's going to grab a hold of you and bite you for 5 piercing and 5 necrotic damage. So a total of 10 damage.
Oof.
And as she bites you, it seems that she drinks some of your blood and she becomes a little stronger.
Who knows?
And this is why I hate vampires.
And this is
Alright,
why you
and
should
roll for the
rip.
damage on the moonbeam.
Yeah. Here, and I'll get rid of the spell thing so it doesn't like doing that stuff. Okay, it doesn't matter. Uh, 14.
Nice. Add more, it's your go.
All right. The vampire with the moonbeam. I am going to swing my warhammer at.
Okay, and it is, you miss. You just barely miss the vampire as you swing your warhammer.
And then bonus. Going to place my spiritual weapon down. And it's gonna swing at it.
LeBlanc.
Okay. Flicker.
We're gonna chill touch the vampire next to Janara.
Okay, the one above her or one that's closest to you?
Yeah, the one above her. Sorry, the non-boob moonbeam one.
Okay.
Never mind.
Jimmy, it's your go.
Shooting the one next to Ad.
Alright, and your arrow goes wide and misses.
Oh god, there's too many vampires.
Yeah. That's why it's a good thing they're all fearless. I think we'd be dead. Oh,
And-
Janara, don't forget about your temporary hit points.
Thomas.
Yeah. So I'm a big wolf, so I'll just be right here. And I'm try and nom off the face of the thing. And that advantage calls pack tactics. Toggle advantage. That's a sack crit.
Nice. Let's see. Strings. Oh, nice. So yes, you come in and you charge in at this vampire, and you make a really hard knock to its body, and you knock the vampire prone. And
God,
then
you're
you.
roboting really bad for me. Is it me or?
Oh, am I?
Or...
Hold on. No, it's probably
Oh,
me.
it's
It's
just
probably
for
my
me.
face in the
Which...
microphone.
Okay.
So you knock the vampire over, and you knock her prone, and you also deal 13 damage.
Oh. Victory howl.
Janara.
I know we said we're going to focus on one at a time, but I'm not too happy about that one hitting me, so I'm going to take a swipe at it with my...
Oof.
Oh,
And
and it's a miss.
You probably should have ran.
Salazar.
I will hit the. I'll hit the moonbeam one with a blast.
You'll have disadvantage. I was prone.
In that case, I'll hit the one that Janara is fighting again.
Pew.
Okay, that's a good hit.
Some
Let's
low
see if
rolls on that just last night.
And are you going to move or are you going to stay there?
I think I'll stay there. I feel pretty safe.
Okay. So the one that's in the moonbeam, not prone, the moonbeam just melts her away into ashes. And Janara, the vampire is closest to you. It reaches out again at you, and it bites you again for 11 damage. As it does so, it seems to get stronger again. Add more.
Okay, so as an action, I am going to cast Cure Wounds. Actually, wait. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna step up, like move around and get over next to Janara and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Oh, nice. She gets 15 healing.
And she actually gets more than that.
It
She
calls,
gets three more than that. So, because Discipline of Life.
Ooh.
I think it was already included, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already included on there, it looks like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the +3.
Oh, yeah,
Plus
it did.
4, +3.
Okay, that's right. I forgot I went through and fixed it all.
No problem. So, yes, to get 15 more hit points, Janara.
Bonus action, moving my spiritual weapon. I'm going to. It's going to swing at the one that's attacking.
Bonk.
Okay. 9 damage. All right.
And that'll end my turn.
Chill touch. Feels like the best thing for the undead so far.
I mean, it is a good tactic when it hits.
And this is when
Yeah,
it's a
when they hit.
miss. And Jimmy?
I'm gonna attack the one north of. And then I'm just gonna use my bonus action to dash for the rest of my movement, and then.
So 8, 9, 10. All right. Thomas, it's your go.
Miss. Okay, bonus action. Boop. Wait. Oh wait, never mind. That's my full action to move it. Never mind. Full action move moonbeam on top of the person, and that's all I can do. Well, I could get closer, but in case Admiral wants to get closer to punch stuff, I guess I could get right here, top of her body, because I technically take up this entire square. This is actually me. But
All
that's
right.
all I can do.
Janara.
I'm gonna move.
Okay, so you have to make sure you take your disengage action to do that, or else she will get to hit you.
Damn it. Never mind, I'll just smack with my sim.
That's a hit.
Yay! Huzzah! Smack 'em good.
All right, Salazar.
All right. I'm going to once again shoot the one everyone's fighting, the one in the corner.
Nice.
Nice, that's a hit for 13 force damage.
Betcha.
All right, what's the moonbeam? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Roll the damage for it. Yeah. 8.
And did you have something else more you wanted to do, Salazar? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm good.
All right, so the vampire reaches out to Janara once again and bites her for 18 damage.
Dear Jannar, run.
Can a wolf talk?
And she looks a little
She just
stronger.
gets that glare.
Add more.
All right. Admore is going to cast Inflict Wounds on the moonbeamed one at 2nd level.
Nice.
And then my spiritual weapon will attack it if it's still alive.
Real quick, inflict wounds. That's touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
you'll
it
have
is.
to move up next to him.
Yep.
To get like right here.
I mean, you
So-
can move. So since you are a small size and you're not a medium size, you can stand in the same square. This goes for both you and Flicker. You can stand in the same square as a medium-sized person.
Oh, so I can step up and stand between Janara's legs.
Yes. And what we'll do is so that way you don't lose your token in her.
Okay.
We'll just keep yours below hers, and we'll just know that it's in the same.
All right. Yeah.
So wait a minute.
I'll reach out and do that. And if it's still alive, then my spiritual weapon's gonna swing at it. Dwarf is small.
Medium. No, it's
We
medium, so
have-
you'd have to go right here. Dwarf was the only medium race to have 25 feet of movement.
Oh, okay. So,
Dwarf is
what
medium.
what is your spiritual?
I will click that.
Bonk.
And Flicker, check out.
How hurt does that vampire look after it's been beaten to
It
death?
looks really hurt. It looks really, really.
Okay. Let's see one more time before I try something else.
Hey! You hit.
All right, Jimmy, check out.
Okay. I'm going to go walk up to this door. I'm going to use a bonus action, and can I unlock the door that I locked? Did you hear me?
Yeah. You want to unlock the door?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Do
You
I
can
need-
unlock it.
Do I need to roll for it?
No, no. Since you locked it,
Okay.
you know exactly how to unlock it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And I'll open the door. Peek my head in. Okay. Seeing all this,
It's a kitchen. That's what you see.
alright, it's not a bedroom, so I'm just gonna use the rest of my movement to get back, and I still have an action, and I will shoot at the vampire.
No, that would use all your action to do all that.
As a thief, I get fast hands to be able to make that open lockpick as a bonus action. If that's interpreted correct, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll make the attack then. And now I'm done.
Janara, check out.
I'm gonna disengage and fall.
Oof.
I think that's all I can do.
Salazar, check out.
All right. I will shoot the moonbeam one. I'll finish that off.
There you go. Your agonizing blast. finally finishes the vampire off before she could heal herself again.
Oh, the good news is they can't heal while in Moonbeam, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how
Okay.
it is for vampires.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cute. And the rest I feared. Yay!
Yeah, for a minute. So it's 10 rounds.
Oh shit, right. Well, Adamore has
Then
another one.
I'll move up a
Oh.
little bit. Then I'll be done.
No, I don't.
Oh, wait, that's... I thought you get 2... Oh, wait, no, that's level 5, you get 2 channel divinities.
So we gotta pick our next one.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Just as a real quick note, the one next to Admore, shouldn't she be moving away from him?
On her turn, all she can do is move or
Yeah,
take
no, that's,
an action to dash.
but they just had their turn.
Yeah.
But they were all dead or feared.
So I will cast Sacred. No. Let's see. Am I? Yeah. The one that just moved away from me, I will cast Sacred Flame at.
Sorry, I was sneezing. Which one?
The one that just walked away from me. This one.
Okay.
Let's do.
And bonus action, going to move my spiritual weapon up there. And it's going to get...
Ooh, nice. Crit.
All right.
And that will end my turn.
All right. Flicker, it's your go.
Flicker's gonna just say, "Hey guys, look what I learned," and she's gonna cast Ice Knife, which I will link to you.
Oh no.
And FYI, that was turn 4 right there.
Doesn't matter.
If it's going to. And I'm casting it on the one in the bottom corner.
The one that's south of you?
Yep, the one who's all by herself.
Okay.
Oh, it's the one down there. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit 3 of them.
Okay, I
Well, they're
forgot
still
there was a box
not worth-
down there.
Yep, not while they're still feared. Because
Okay.
then the Ice Knife then explodes, and it's a DC 14 ish. And a 5-foot, anyone who's within 5 feet of her.
Okay. So, trying to understand the spell here. So it's going to hit, you hit the vampire for 8.
And then the Ice Knife just explodes.
Okay, so it doesn't hit the vampire again. That's around it.
Yeah,
okay.
it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's hit her, and then anyone who's in 5 feet of her.
So there's
But
total
they have
8
to
or
make a
18?
DC 14 dex save.
Okay, so I would have seen it.
All right, Jimmy.
Okay, Jimmy's gonna call out, I'm going for the bell. And so I'm gonna run to the other door, which is 30 feet. Is this door open?
It is unlocked.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Inside the door, you see a bedroom.
Okay, and then I'll just use my bonus action to dash and start looking around frantically. But I don't think I can actually use an action or anything to search.
Right. Thomas.
Yeah. Let's see. I know the vampires. Gonna run down to here, bounding as the big wolf does. And then I'm gonna attack her. Wait, shoot, no, forgot. It's an action to move Moonbeam. Ugh, so annoying. I'm still gonna move down so I can move Moonbeam without hitting anybody. Boop. And that's all I can do.
All right, Janara. You can go ahead and roll the movie.
I want to take a shot at
Well, you roll the damage. Moonbeam.
Okay, I want to take a shot at this one.
All right, and it's a hit.
And then I'm gonna use my bursting arrow.
All right, let's see. So 2d6 force damage was 9, and your piercing was 8. So it's a hit for 17. Salazar.
All right, I'm gonna move over to here, and then I'm gonna burning hands the lot of them.
Are you,
It's
no.
a DC 14 to dex save.
Oh boy.
So I'm just going to give you a warning on this one. If you do this, that it'll cause the other two to be able to attack back. So you won't be feared anymore.
Oh, that's true. Kill me.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'll the first couple combats, I'll warn you, stuff like this. And later on the road, I won't warn you.
Thanks for the help with the not suiciding. Then I'll just blast the one we've been blasting with a normal attack.
I was so scared for a second. But then thankfully our DM is a kind woman. He says, "Yo, please don't kill yourselves."
I'll let you kill yourselves later on a bigger fight.
Thank you.
So which one are you hitting?
The one that we're targeting. The one under the beam.
Yeah, it does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll end my turn there.
Okay, so she makes the thing on the start of her turn. So I roll again.
Yep. Yeah, just roll for it.
Again.
I'll see it.
11.
So the vampire is just ticked off at you, Flicker, and just comes charging over the wood at you along the wall. Like she climbs into the wall and just like her nails she propels herself on the wall, and she jumps on you, and gets a critical bite.
Oh no.
Yay.
For 21 damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And add more, Jigga.
And remember to subtract 8 from that.
I know.
Okay.
I am going to. Let me make sure I do this right one. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, my Discord messed up for a second. I am going to use my action to bless
Hashtag.
Flicker, Janara, and Thomas.
Oh.
And then bonus action, my spiritual weapon's gonna swing at the one that it is next.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see, 10 force. All right. Flicker.
So she's right on top of me, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have a lot of things
Do you have Misty Step?
for immediate combat. No, I don't want to waste a second level so far.
I mean, fair enough.
It's her character, Thomas.
Yeah, I'm not. Fair enough.
But let me see. I'll do Burning Hands kind of directed so it'll only hit her, if that's okay. I think it's like a 15-foot
Okay.
cone.
Yeah, you just kind of aim it at the wall a little bit. My dice hate me.
As long as they don't hate us.
All right, Jimmy.
Jimmy is going to search for the bone.
All right, roll me a perception check. A perception check. I think I said that. Yes. Okay. So you remember the coffin maker say it was in the wardrobe upstairs. So you open the wardrobe and see the hidden compartment in the bottom, and open it up, and you find the bones of Saint Andrew, and a little sack next to it. It contains 30 silver pieces within it.
I grabbed that stuff.
Okay.
And I tossed it into one of my compartments in my pack. So was that a full action to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
You can still move.
Let me do my movement stuff. Okay. Actually, I'll stop here, and can I use my bonus action to hide, please?
Yes.
And that's my turn.
All right, Thomas, it's your go.
Okay, let me see here. 30 pieces of silver. Okay, Moonbeam's gonna. Boop. Estimate the con save on its turn. I believe that was worded. For the first time.
And roll for the movie. Oof, wow. That's some sad damage. But It's just enough to finish out the vampire, though.
oh, then I can move it more, I think. Or is it was one and done?
Well, you would have to not do the damage
well,
if you
I
want to
move
move it
it-
more.
Okay. I wish I could use and that's my action to do that.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, Janara.
Alright, I'm gonna take a longbow shot at. And I'm gonna use my piercing.
All right. So let's see, 19. Nice. So you do 7 damage to the vampire. The arrow passes through the vampire and sticks into the wall behind her. Salazar.
All right, I'm gonna move back over here and blast the vampire that's south of Flicker.
Okay. Nice for 11 damage.
No, it's 10 damage.
What's the +1 for them? Why did it give me a +1?
Sorry,
crit.
it's
The second one.
Oh,
was
if it would have
crit.
been the other number. Okay.
Yeah.
When I told me that, I should go back and fix it because I've been doing that for the entire game so far, is adding that number.
Well, I mean, if it's the first number, it's okay. If it's the second, and that's why I usually set
Add more.
my sheets to advantage toggle.
Let's see. Admore is going to move up here next to Flicker. Is going to cast just gonna use bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Flicker.
Sanctuary.
And
Okay.
well, and my action to cast resistance on her. Oh no. Oh nope, because that was backwards. So nope.
I think move you did spiritual weapon.
Flicker.
No, spiritual weapons only bonus action.
Oh, okay, I see. It's bonus action to use. Okay, I see.
I'm gonna use disengage and just back the hell up.
Clever girl. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right, Jimmy.
Well, more so.
Okay, so I'm just gonna peek around and I'm gonna take a shot at the vampire. I believe I have advantage because I was hidden.
Yes.
Okay, so then my sneak attack would trigger.
Oh, nice. 12, 13, 14.
And seeing Janara in bad condition, Jimmy will come up behind her and say, "Hey, I'm gonna help you out." And he's gonna start like bandaging her with it, using a bonus action.
Okay.
I don't sneak attack on healing kit.
Sneak attack heal.
I'm gonna take 6 and give you 9. Thomas.
Okay, gonna action move the moonbeam 60 feet to poop.
Okay.
Oh, you roll the damage real quick.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage. And Janard, you go.
Poop.
I'm gonna take another shot at this vampire again with my longbow.
And a 13 is a miss.
Damn.
Salazar.
I want to blast it.
Smells your splash.
I try to blast it.
Tried to blast. Oh, do your
Oh, right.
such a close call. So the moonbeam strikes her down. So these other two vampires have about 2 turns left before the spell wears out.
All right. Guess Admore is going to step up and cast Sacred Flame on the lower one of the. And then Spiritual Weapon's gonna move up to it and do it. I'll link it again. Oh, they got it.
Yeah, no, I just needed that part.
And that is my turn.
And Flicker, you go. And both of your things hit.
We're going to Ice Knife. Might as well get it over with. I'm gonna Ice Knife the one that Admore just.
That's the exploding one, right?
Yep. And then or no, it's not to damage. Never mind. I don't need to roll that blast. Oh god, I have no idea. 5 to if they miss their DC 14. And then I'm gonna run.
Okay. So your knife hits the vampire. The explosion hits the vampire next to it as well, hitting them both, and causing the fear to leave the other.
Yep.
And Jimmy?
Okay, I'm gonna do the bonus action high. Ooh, that may not be high enough. Is that moonbeam still
No.
right there?
Yes.
Okay. I'll move up here, and well, the first time I see them, I'll may or not have advantage depending upon their passive perception or however you're going to do that.
Okay, good. Let's see. So you take a shot and hit the vampire for 17.
Okay. And just lastly, I'm just going to say, hey guys, I have the bones. You want to get out of here?
All right, time.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop both my wild shape and moonbeam as a free action, and cast spike growth. Right there, and it covers everything, walls and ceiling. So they're gonna have a
Right.
bad time no matter where they go. And he's gonna run. Got the bones. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I mean, we should probably get them so they don't follow
The
us out
spike will
into the
take
street.
care of them.
Slicker has internal doubts.
But I mean,
All right, Genera.
I'm gonna play it safe and fall back next to the door back here. And I can't see one of the vampires, so that's it. I'm just gonna move and be done.
All right, Salazar.
I will. Move over here, and then I'm gonna cast Hex on the one that's the bottom one. And I'll give it disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Okay. So that's your bonus action. Are you going to take an action?
No, I'll leave it at that.
Okay. All right, so arc spikes and thorns. Oh, I can't move that far. Okay. So, let's see. So 2d4. All right, so we roll me 2d4 twice.
so
Thomas.
44.
Yeah.
For
And again.
both of them, I guess. 40. 11 and 12.
And again.
With that.
And Admar.
All right. So it's kind of sort of in my face. So the one that's right next to me, I'm going to reach out and inflict wounds, first level.
Ooh, wow.
And then spiritual weapon will move up and make its attack on the same.
So your spiritual weapon comes behind. After you make your attack, and spiritual weapon comes behind it, it just obliterates it. Just hits on top of the head and just squishes it into nothing.
Squish.
Flicker.
This
This vampire looks extremely wounded.
I'm gonna do just a nice little firebolt to try and see if it works.
Finish him.
You set her ablaze, and she dies.
Whew.
I was holding my breath there for a few minutes. I won't lie.
Yeah, I
was like, I killed
like, oh
them. I
God,
just killed them.
Well, I mean, you kill all of us except Jimmy, because Jimmy can run for days.
Oh, level 5 would be a whole nother animal, guys.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Level 5, add more. They would just nuke them, like Spirit Guardians along with Spike Growth.
Well,
And Flicker,
no, I
never
don't.
Okay.
ever doubt the Spike Growth.
I've never faced those in D&D, so I don't know what their CR is. But depending on a monster's CR, once I'm level 5, they would have just exploded if they failed.
From what I remember,
Flicker will always
Oh.
have doubts.
well,
But
never doubt the Spike Growth. The Spike Growth is Bay.
So guys, I've got the bones.
Yes, let's
do you
get
guys
out of
wanna-
here.
Let's go.
we should get out of here.
Or
Let's go.
Oh shit, they're back.
Or
we can look for other valuables and take some of them.
we ain't stealing from an old man. He's just scared.
I mean, I have no actual moral objection to that.
We should head to the church. Maybe if you find anything of value, you can donate it to the church.
Why do you want to steal from some poor old man? What's wrong with you?
He
stole
started
from the
this.
church.
This is his
He
fault.
allied with vampires.
I get the feeling he was more scared than anything. If he didn't cooperate, he'd probably be dead.
Well, they were in dirt
Okay.
boxes in his house.
So real quick, just want to
Yeah,
give
I'll
you a
do
heads up.
whatever.
Thomas, you said you had to go to work tomorrow, so I don't want you to step too late if you don't need to. It's 2 hours. It's been 2 hours.
I mean, after my nap, I feel I'm pretty awake.
So. Okay. Just watching out for you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I was like,
You guys can go on ahead to the church. I'll
When we arrive at the church, I want to speak with the priest before doing anything, and that whole thing for my allies. But he has to be willing, because I don't, our deities could be different. It could be a general house of worship.
Yes, the church here is a general house of worship. I hope that's what you were asking me.
Yep. If it wasn't, then they probably would have just told me to go cram it. But And then I'll give them any gold that it's going to cost for the spells to heal my companions.
Okay, so you're back at the church. And Father Lucian is here.
Howdy, Father. Brought you gift.
Why, you found the bones. Where were
They were procured for the coffin maker. I suspect against his will. There were powerful undead creatures within his home. They look to be vampiric in nature.
This is not good. That means
No.
we think possibly Strahd could have been up to no good with this. He had to be involved.
That won't surprise me. He seems like the jackass type. Well, the bones are
Well,
here,
thank you
so
for finding the
hopefully
bones.
they're quite
I'll
rare.
return these bones back to where they belong. I'm so glad we did this without anybody in the town finding out.
And, Father, could you, by chance, assist me in healing my allies? I'm a bit spent.
So I see. And since you helped the church, he casts a healing spell. He gives everyone 9 hit points.
Ooh. Fancy.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you.
Are we taking an actual short rest?
If anybody
Because
needs
I
to,
need
yeah,
to.
I will.
Yeah, I need to regain some spell slots.
Cool with me.
So you all decide to take a short rest at the church and talk about the crazy mess that you just went.
Hey guys, I found some silver back there. If you all want to share.
Oh, nice.
I'll take this opportunity to refresh everybody's temporary hit points. So everyone's got 8.
Good job, everyone. We did it.
Yeah.
I'll never turn
So
into gold
Irina,
or silver.
Irina and Ismark were here waiting for you to come back with the bones in safety. And Ismark explains to you all that he feels that you're quite capable of keeping Irina safe, and that if you don't mind, he's going to head back to Barovia, and Barovia needs a burgomaster, and that he would be the next in line to take that position.
Be careful, Yismark. The roads ain't safe.
Yeah,
Especially around
good.
these parts. This is wolves.
All right, let's see if has any other objections. Ismark heads off back to Barovia.
And he was never heard from again.
Is he taking the carriage?
No, he will find his own way. You still have the carrot.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, some of us have real short legs. Can't keep up with the group.
Irina, she speaks up and she explains to you all that she feels somewhat safe here now that the bones are back. But it may not be a permanent spot for her, but for the time being, she can stay here.
Uh, weren't those gypsy types out in the forest, the Vistani?
Yes, it would.
What
Maybe
time
we
of day
can
is it?
go. Oh yeah.
It is about lunchtime.
We still have enough time to go do the wine if we want to.
Um,
We should, I was gonna say we should probably check out the Vistani, see if that
I-
does go with them.
yeah, we might want to speak with them before doing the wine, as I may not be of much help until the next day.
How far away is the Wizards of Wine? Like how long of a
It will
travel?
take you. It will take you. Let me see. It'll take you a couple days. Let's look. It'll probably take you
Be
like 2
right
days
back
to get
and use
there.
the restroom.
Probably shouldn't do that because we need to be here for the festival thing with whatever's in the side of that cart.
That is true.
So we leave after the festival then, you think?
I think that's wise.
That makes sense. Do you guys think that didn't the card reader lady say something about a room full of bottles? You think she could have been talking about this winemaker's place?
Yeah, probably. Winemakers would be a merchant.
It's possible.
So do you want to head
Yeah.
to the Vistani camp now? See what they're all about?
How far
That's probably-
out are they?
Yeah.
They're like just
They are on
behind
this
the
map
town,
here.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah, we should probably do that because we still need to accomplish our goal with the Dusk Elf that lives there.
Oh yeah, as long as we can get right down there and back before dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we should be pretty capable of that.
And even if it's a little bit after dark, we can still probably get back in.
Okay.
Yeah, unless anyone has any objections, that's probably where we should head next.
No objection to it?
So, traveling to the Vistani camp. All right. So on this map, scroll to the bottom here, and you'll see I revealed a side view of the camp. Standing quietly in front of this house. Never mind. You're wrong. What? You're not in front of a house. Not yet. The woods parked reveal an expansive clearing, a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Along the top of the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through the hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from the central area.
As we start heading towards the camp.
And put your tokens on the
I
map.
I bring up the smell of wine and say, maybe I can purchase a barrel from them if they have a spare, just to help in out till we can get out there to the vineyard.
I'll pat Admore on the back. You're so nice.
I'm back.
We're going to the we're
Welcome
to the
back.
Stony camp now.
So you're up here in the, well, I guess not really up. You're in the right-hand side of the map.
Mm-hmm. We're at the Vistani camp.
Yes, we are.
And from where you're standing, you can see two houses. And you see what appears to maybe be like guards out front of the houses.
I'm gonna head in between the houses towards the big tent on the top of the hill.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to. Is this one of the guards right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to him and ask him if he knows the whereabouts of a dusk elf.
Edmore's just gonna
Halt. Who goes there, traveler?
Ugh.
State your business.
Better.
My friends and I have come to seek out a dusk elf. Have you happened to seen one here?
He pulls back his he's wearing like a gray cloak and he's kind of shadowed. He steps into a torchlight a bit, pulls his hood back. We are all dusk elves here. How do you know about us and our race?
This might sound odd, but a fortune teller told us that one of you might be able to help us.
Help you with what, may I ask?
You know, tall, pale, and tall, pale, and spooky. Strahd, the lord of this realm.
I see. Well, the man you want to talk to would be Casimir. He is inside the tent behind the building behind you. As he points to the house with 3 guards in front of it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Hello, gentlemen.
Halt! What's your business here?
We were told by your compatriot over there that your leader is the man we want to talk to about Strahd. We need help.
Oddmore's gonna walk over and say, "Just tell him, Madam, what's her name, sent us here."
Ava.
Madam Ava sent us.
Madam Ava sent us because she said that one among you could help us, and one of your compatriots said it was your leader.
They step aside and let you in. And inside there is a man standing there. He is kind of dressed in shadowy robes. And he's a giant, he is.
Eyes with the blood of an English son.
So what brings you here, travelers?
We're here to help you.
And help ourselves in the process.
And what way are you going to help us?
Well, I think it's you specifically. We were told to help you by Madame Ava. She pulled the seer card. She seems to think that's you.
I have no idea about what this seer card is. Can you explain this seer card to me? So you speak up.
It pretty much just said to help a dusk elf living among the Vistani.
I see. Well, fate has put you in our path for a reason. I may have something in my possession that will help you. Um, but you must do something for me first before I turn over this to you.
That's what we figured.
Well,
needs
what is it you
killing?
need us to do?
Well, my sister, Katrina, she has been dead for quite some time. If you will accompany me to a place called the Amber Temple, and help me find a way to bring her back from the dead, all my treasure is yours.
You want to bring your sister back to life?
I
can help with that.
When you say when you say all your treasure, exactly how much treasure are we talking about?
More than your pockets can hold.
I've got a lot of pockets.
It's a good thing we have a carriage.
So, what is, before we get ahead of ourselves, what is this Amber Temple exactly? And why is she
Why,
there?
you must not be from around here. Have you never heard of the
No,
Amber
we
Temple
ain't.
before?
That's part of the reason why we need your help to kill Strahd and get the hell out of here.
Well. Killing Strahd, many have tried to kill this beast, but alas, he is very powerful, for he is the land. But
Yep.
I will tell you of this Amber Temple. It was a place of great evil at one time. Well, still is, I guess you would say. It's a place of great evil. At one time, there was an order of the Silver Dragons that came here to stop people from getting into the Amber Temple until Lord Strahd's armies came and killed them all. And the Amber Temple is now the protection that the Silver Dragons put on the Amber Temple are no longer there. Or so it is believed, since they are no longer. And inside are trapped beings from a different world that bestow gifts. It is rumored that this is how Strahd became who he is today.
My gut's telling me that these gifts probably have some kind of horrible price.
And nothing comes for free.
Yeah.
So, will you accompany me to the Amber Temple to bring my sister back?
Funny story. I think we actually need to go there too. We were told to look for doors of Amber Temple.
Flicker will
That don't sound like
elbow Thomas in the kneecap, because that's about where she
Ow.
reaches, I'm guessing. Shh. Don't tell him all our secrets.
Thomas gives her a flat look. I mean, we're going there anyway. We done told him that fate sent us to him.
How long has your sister been dead?
She's been dead for quite some time, but that's not really important.
Nope. I can help. Don't worry.
When you say
Now, how can you help?
what do you mean by that?
I mean,
we'll get there eventually.
You're a wizard, yes?
Shh, Thomas. We'll get there.
Thomas is giving her like a deadly look.
Flicker just smiles.
Casimir raises his eyebrow at Thomas.
Please, tell me, how exactly can you help raise the dead, wizard? Consider your words carefully.
Magic? I mean, like, how every wizard does it?
You win those magic types. I see. Well, if you do have a means to help me, I'd be very interested to hear what you can do. But I think that my sister can only be brought back by a higher being from the Amber Temple.
Well, I mean, we can still try.
unless anyone's against it, I do think that this is a proper course of action.
Perhaps
I
we
want to
could
go to
leave.
the carnival.
Perhaps we
Right,
could leave after the carnival is over.
I mean,
And a whole
Why?
barrel of wine.
why are we staying for this
Well,
carnival thing, for this festival again?
We have a few things. One, we're waiting for that. Two, we're waiting on your stuff to be finished.
All right, the cloak.
And three, after that is done, we have multiple things to do. We can help this man, and we can help the tavern. Or the inn. Speaking of
Perhaps
the inn. Go ahead, Jimmy.
What's this guy's name again? DM leader dude.
Casimir, I'll put it in chat for you.
Thank you.
Mr. Casimir, I do have a question for you. We were also told of another location that could help us. Do you know anything about a drowned village?
That I do not. And as you are standing out here talking to him, you see a woman go running up the hill, kind of in a frantic rage, like not rage, but frantic panic, up the hill towards the Vistani camp.
Troll the dungeon.
Jimmy will jog after her to see what the.
She sees you and she stops and approaches. I cannot find my daughter. I think the fisherman has lost his mind.
What fish?
1 second, get this.
Fisherman?
I forgot his name. Pluto Korgrov. He is the town drunk. He's so crazy. He goes out fishing every morning. He goes fishing, and some of the kids said that they saw her daughter leave with him out of town, and it seemed like he was in a trance, and they didn't respond to anyone or anything, and she's fearful of her daughter's life.
Do you know where he would have gone? Or what I meant, did he go fishing?
He went towards
the what? I'm sorry, I think you cut out for me.
the lake. Yeah, sorry. Lake. Where's that? Hold on.
We have like a mile-long to-do list.
Right here.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna run to the lake and see if I can find this guy and kill him and get your daughter. I'm gonna run. See ya.
Are you all going to follow him?
As Jimmy's like hurriedly doing this, he just calls back. Oh, what's your daughter's name?
Arabella.
Okay, bye. And then
Flicker follows.
Wait, what?
So Jimmy will like run back to the group. Hey guys, some crazy wacko kidnapped a girl and is gonna kill her or something bad on the lake. I'm gonna go deal with that. If you guys want to help, follow me.
If you're going to the lake, you're going to need me.
Well, I can swim too, but yeah,
I can swim better.
So
we have a competition to see who can get there first.
The Casimir that you're talking to, the gentleman, he nods that this is probably very important to come along with you to see what's going on. and that you all take off to the lake. And at the foot of a mountain, nestled in a misty forest, is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. Pulled up along the south shore are 3 small rowboats. A 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake, with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand.
Jimmy's gonna push one of the boats into the water. Hey, Admore, you look like you could row a boat.
Admore will hop in, and I guess Admore will row the boat. Very short strokes because his arms are quite
How
short.
far away? How far is it? How far drive would it be? Swim. Look like it'd be to get to the center.
It's about a mile out.
So that take. I mean, see if I'm swimming as a brown bear, because brown bears can swim. I'll just ride on the boat for now. Then I can hop in if I need to.
I'll get in another boat
So
with
only-
someone else.
Okay, so so there's 3 small rowboats.
Question.
Okay, so you all cram into the rowboats and just start paddling as fast as you can.
Question: would I be able to use thaumaturgy to cause tremors behind us to create waves to push us? Just as they have to be harmless tremors.
I mean, I have shape water. I can help.
You'll get there fast enough. There's no reason for all that. So as you start getting closer, the man on the boat, he stands up, sees you approaching, with just a blank look on his face, picks a burlap sack up and drops it into the water, sits back down, and starts fishing again.
How big was this sack?
It was a
Was it about
small to medium sack.
child size? About child size?
It's a pretty good sized sack.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
I'm in the water. I'm in there. Like.
All right,
One
give me an
dive.
athletics check, Jimmy. All right, you start taking off to where he dropped the sack in. Thomas, give me an athletics check as well.
I have a swim speed. Do I need to make a athletics check?
Yes.
Okay.
Thomas, you make it to the sack just as it goes under the water. It's a very heavy sack.
Opening it up.
It's in the water. You open it up and you look inside, and the water is slowly leaking into the sack now, and there's a small girl inside the pack.
Oh yeah, I'm up. Grab it up to the boat.
At this time, yeah, the boats have caught up with you.
Well,
Admore will reach over and help hoist the bag with help hoist the girl into the boat.
Okay.
She's still breathing?
Yes, she's still breathing.
If Salazar can get our boat next to the guy who is out there fishing, Slicker wants to non-lethally smack him on the hand with her little dagger, just to see if she can do like a point of damage.
I'll row her over.
Okay,
have a
give
rogue
me
stab
an
piece
attack.
explodes. Okay.
All right, so
I'm just trying
you
to
roll
like
beside him. Yes, I just want to see how this would go. Okay, so
Yep.
you roll beside him, and you could tell, like, when you closer, he just reeks of alcohol. This guy is definitely drunk, and you smack him in the side of the head, and he rubs his head and looks at you. What was that for?
Do you know what you just did?
Well, yes, I'm fishing.
Like you're gonna point at the other boat with the little girl. No, you just dropped her in a sack in the water.
You're lucky I was here, because I can swim.
Oh,
I haven't been here.
that is nothing. I was trying to catch more fish. I've not caught any fish in a very long time.
Using a little girl's bait.
No, not as bait.
Then
That's
why would you
nothing.
drown?
He hiccups from being drunk. Um, to sacrifice her to the fish gods so I can catch more fish. I saw them in my dream.
Alright.
I'm just gonna glance
We-
at Salazar real fast.
We should take him into the guards or the Visani to pay for his crimes.
The Vistani for sure, not the guards.
Yeah, I feel like you come with us. You got some explaining to do.
Okay. So you
If anybody has some rope, we could possibly tie his hands and tow him back.
I have explore. I believe
I have
explorer's pack.
I was gonna say anyone with an explorer's pack should have rope.
Yeah, I have explorer's pack.
I have
I have
Pete's pack
help.
doesn't have rope.
so you all take your rope and you
You never
tie
had a
him
rope.
up and pull him back to shore. Now on shore is the gentleman from the camp and a couple of his guards standing there as he came with you all to like find out what's going on.
It would appear that Mr. Drunk here saw the fish god was telling him to sacrifice the little girl.
Is this so? Bluto, you have
Super.
overdone it this time. Just we're done with your crazy thoughts of fish god. With that one, the guards just walk up to him and just runs him through with a sword and pushes his body back into the lake.
Hopefully that'll please the fish god.
Admore's gonna grab his body before it floats away. Even though he did wrong and paid for his crimes, his soul still shall rest.
You can rest at the bottom of the lake. Arabella, you should return back to your mother. She's probably very worried about you.
We can take, unless you want to.
Has he spoken of this fish god often? Was this a thing?
Seems to be a thing.
He's always causing chaos in the town drunk. He's just a town idiot. It doesn't matter.
While you're here, Mr. Guardsman guy, hey, what's your name, bud?
We'll call him guard.
Hi, Guardsman. Just so you know, there were like 5 or so vampires in the coffin maker's house. Perhaps you guys should investigate how that happened and maybe check if there are other vampires chilling out in your town.
Oh, you mean inside
boxes of
the
graveyard dirt?
You mean inside the city?
Yes.
Yes.
These are Vistani.
Oh, you have me confused. I protect the Vistani camp, and they won't let us go into their town, so the town can burn for all we care.
Okay, noted.
Admore's so upset.
Keep up the good work.
While he's chatting, Admore's digging a hole.
So you You managed to bury the body of Ludo.
Can Jimmy check his
The
body?
wolves will have him. The wolves will have him in 3 days. I don't see why you're wasting your time. You checking the dead
this
man's
guy-
pockets?
Oh, sorry.
Hell yeah, he doesn't need it.
You find some fishing string.
Jimmy will leave him keep.
Does he get poked in the finger with a rusty fishing hook?
No, I'm just not going
Jimmy
to
gets
torture somebody like that.
Sally's just going to ask the guard, did he live in the village?
Yes, he lived in the village.
Okay.
You don't seem to like this Velaki too much. Do you know anything about like how they're having like a festival once a week? Like, what's that all about?
Oh, yes, the Burgomaster's festivals are, they're a laughing joke. The Burgomaster himself is a laughing joke. He, has these festivals to keep the devil away and to bring the sun back. And his stupid quote of all will be well doesn't realize when Strahd moves in to collect taxes, he doesn't have it because he's been throwing festivals. That he will be in the bottom of lake.
That sounds troubling. Ah, well, would you want to cut? We'll bring Arabella back to your camp with you. I believe I was promised a reward, or I'll try to get one even if I wasn't promised one.
I'm gonna ask Casimir if they by chance have a barrel of wine I could buy from them to help a friend.
No, us elves, we do not drink that wine. But the Vistani, I know, we're waiting on a supply from the winery, but it has yet to arrive.
Same within the town.
This sounds like an excellent opportunity to be paid twice.
Agreed. Spell scrolls are expensive.
Oh, there's one I'd love to buy, but it's real expensive.
To the Vistani.
So as you go up the hill towards the Vistani ring, you see lots of wagons in a big circle. And within that circle are horses tied to various posts with a big tent in the center.
I guess we're just gonna start heading up towards the circle.
Yeah. Where am I there?
Jimmy, I think you should ask for
So
the
let's
money. You're
see.
the best at it.
Yeah, I'm very practiced in the art.
So piled outside the wagon are several empty casks of wine. From inside the tent comes the crack of a whip, followed by the howls of a young man. 3 sputtering campfires fill the tent with smoke. And through the haze you see 6 Vistani passed out in various places on the dead grass. A barely conscious and shirtless teenager hangs from the center tent pole. his wrists bound with rope and his back streaked with blood. An older, larger man in studded leather armor lashes the young man with a horsewhip, causing him to scream again. Standing in the bigger man's shadow is a third man, also clad in studded leather. Easy, brother, he says to the whip-wielding brute. I think Alexei has learned his lesson.
Jimmy will walk up and wave. Hey guys, don't want to intrude. We just saved a girl called Arabella from some crazy fishermen. I was wondering if you had any tokens of gratitude that perhaps you'd want to pass.
Oh, Lordy.
You might want to take that up with the mother.
I will
And
do so. Can you?
he points to one tents. Hold on, where pointer go? There it is, right here.
What has this young man done so bad to be tied and whipped?
One second, Nick. Doesn't really say.
Oh.
They're just bullying him.
Hold on, I'll find something. I know there's gotta be a reason for it.
That's none of your business, outsider.
Oh, yes, here he is. Okay, sorry. So I'm very unhappy with him because he did not watch Arabella, and Bruto got a hold of her and tried to drown her, from what we hear. It was
Well,
his job to watch after her.
that is no reason to be whipped. The man has paid with his life for what he has done. Please cut
But that
him
the
down.
child kind of looks over at you. Please, I must take this punishment. I must not look weak. I must be a man among the Vistani. I must pay for what I have done wrong.
Hmm.
At
I'm
that,
not happy with the decision, but
his brother Argo walks over to Lavash and grabs the whip from his hand and says, I think he's had enough, brother. And they just go and sit down in the corner of the tents.
Come here, kid. Don't want you to get an infection. And I'm gonna use healing word on him at first level to close up the wounds a bit.
Okay. So you heal him up. Inside the tent are several people passed out drunk. And the other two gentlemen just sitting in the tent.
Hmm. Well, I suppose, Jimmy, you wanted to find the girl's mother?
Oh yeah, Jimmy was already on. Jimmy was already going to find.
I believe somebody should talk to them about some wine. We might just happen to be going to look for the source of. Anyways.
I see you need wine with all your empty barrels.
Yes, we were expecting a shipment from the Wizard of the Wines, and it has not to.
Well, as a daring adventuring party, I'm sure we could negotiate us getting you that shipment. if you needed us
I
to.
would see. I have one of my wagons full of treasure, and if you was to do this, I would gladly give you the choice of one item from it.
Ooh.
Flicker puts her hand out.
We need the wine.
To like, well, no, to make a deal.
Oh, to shake. Okay.
Not to immediately get.
Yeah, he reaches
no,
out
not
and
to, yeah. Handshake.
he reaches.
So tall he has to kneel down to shake her little hand.
Shut up.
Is it kneeling down or laying down?
All right, all right.
If they've concluded there, was Jimmy able to find the mother?
Yes, you knock on this cabin door, and out walks the woman that was in a frantic crying earlier, and she thanks you very much for saving her daughter. And she says she doesn't have much, but here, take this, and she hands you a green gem.
Ooh.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. And if you don't mind, also just let the people of this encampment know that me and my friends are good people, and if they have any other jobs that need doing, they'll let us know.
Definitely will.
Oh, yeah, you have a good night, and hug your girl. Jimmy walks back to the. Hey guys, look what I got!
What you got there, Jimmy?
It's a gem.
Do you want me to see if it's anything special?
You show them this gem, and it has like a faint glow to it.
Ooh.
Here, take a look. You mean like it's like magic-y?
Yeah, cast identify on it.
You cast identify on it, and you've never seen something like this before, ever heard of something like this before. And Jimmy, the gem looks vaguely familiar to you. Or not Jimmy, sorry, Thomas.
Thomas's eyes widened. What? God damn, no way. Let me see that. Before I was pulled into Barovia, I had me a very odd dream. This thing was in it.
Is it worth anything?
Hells if I know. Like he runs it through his fingers. Do I get any like sense from it, like magical or nature sense? Since identified.
It's a weird, strange. Yeah, no, it's a really strange magic vibe you're getting off of it. And it's definitely the gem that you saw in the house.
Real quick, did the leader point out which his treasure trailer was?
No,
I'm gonna cast detect magic and just do a quick loop around to see if I can see which one it is. If he has anything magic in him.
Oh yeah, for tech magic, what kind of magic is on the gem?
You can't really. It's like a different kind of magic that you've. No, it's like a different kind of like magic that you've never seen before.
Yeah, and I would have learned that
magic.
and identify in the first place. But
okay,
she said that I think it does. You learn whether spells affecting it and what they are, created by a spell, learn the spell that created it.
Okay.
And learn its properties and how to use them.
Okay,
Well, the most
weird,
important.
man.
I suppose the most important question is how much is this worth? Does your magic-y stuff tell you that?
Nah, you're gonna have to go to an appraisal.
Uh,
The economy is always fluctuating. Magic can't keep up with that.
Alright, well, I suppose next time we're in town.
Do I get any magic things as I make my way around the carts?
Yeah, this one right here.
Which one I didn't see? I'm not gonna like try and steal anything out of the cart or anything like that. I just want to know what magical items and how many there are.
Just one.
Okay. Because it says that I can see like a faint aura. Can I see maybe, like, does it show the outline of what the object is? So I can try and guess what it is in there.
It looks like a chair.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we definitely have to go and get that shipment of wine, both for the inn and for the Vistani.
How many were on there?
Just the one.
Magic eye check
Fuck you,
for the gnome.
Salazar.
Perfect. I love it. It's perfect. Yes.
That's my first thought.
Oh, don't.
Guess who's not gonna get to use my magic chair?
I just love, like, I'm still imagining just like this gnome in like a Professor X type, like, high chair, like hovers everywhere. Drive me close. I want to hit them with my sword.
Could be useful, I'm sure.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm never playing a gnome again. This is my first gnome, and I hate
Oh,
it.
you know, once you go gnome, you never go back. I tell you right now, you'll hate every other character you've ever made.
I'm 5'9" in real life.
We're the
Alright,
same
well, I
height.
guess
well, then next time you should play Goliath or Bugbear if you can. Bugbears are
Definitely
fun to
Bugbear.
play. I love Bugbear. They're honestly my favorite monster race
Okay,
because
so it's getting
something that big shouldn't be that sneaky.
really late in Ravenloft, and you decide to head back to the inn, and for the night. And as you do, you feel like you're being followed and you're being watched. And every time you turn around and look over your shoulder, there is a figured man behind you. And you look back again, and he's not there. And seeing red
Is
eyes.
this figured man about the same height as the guy we saw as Strahd?
Yes. And you make it back to the inn and rest your heads on your pillows for a good night's sleep.
Whole thing, Jesus. I don't normally play casters, so running out of spell slots. Surprised it took that long to happen.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
did a lot of
that's-
important stuff.
Oh yeah. Like, as a cleric, you're gonna be like the main. You're gonna be like our number one guy for crowd control here.
Yeah.
Little me, like, if we could do the combo of little spike growth and spirit guardians, things will just die. Like if they
don't
get
know.
close to us.
I don't know if I'm gonna take that though.
Well, I mean, spirit guardians. I mean, you can choose it like every dawn if you want to. That's how it works for clerics.
Yeah, I know, but there's so many good third levels.
Oh yeah, I know, but the spirit guardian is always one of those ones that's really good, almost no matter situation, because it doesn't affect allies. I love spirit guardian. I have a divine soul sorcerer.
But my thing
And
is, I've gotta think of if it is something my character would take time to prepare.
I guess it depends on the situation situation you are preparing for.
So if you two want to stick around and keep talking about this, that's cool. Some of us have to go to bed, so thank you for playing with us tonight, and see you next week.
Heading off to bed. Yeah.
Super excited.
See you later, folks.
See you all next week.
Yep. Thank you for the session. It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah. That was very fun. Yay!